If you're someone who gets stuck editing your videos and re-editing and re-editing and re-editing and never posting those videos because of perfectionism, this video is for you. Perfectionism is something that paralyzes a lot of creators. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to get out of that perfectionism habit so that you can start posting videos to your channel and start to grow your channel as soon as possible. If that sounds good to you, stick around. Okay, so I'm going to start off with a pretty harsh truth, and that is this. Let's get real. Perfectionism often gets dressed up as high standards or not being good enough or wanting it to be absolutely perfect, but in reality, it's actually just all based on fear. And I know you probably don't want to hear that, or maybe you know that already. But perfectionism is usually a fear of being judged, a fear of not being good enough, a fear of presenting your ideas and them flopping, rather than just perfectionism for perfectionist's sake. And for many of us, this fear is so paralyzing that we would rather continue to tweak and tweak and tweak our videos and never post them and thus never grow our channel. So I want to talk about how to get over this fear and to let perfectionism go so that you can start to grow your channel and share your message with the world. So first off, how do you know if perfectionism is slowing you down? Number one, you focus more on gear than on growth. You do not need a $3,000 camera. Yes, I see you eyeing those cameras. You do not need a $1,000 microphone. You do not need all the expensive equipment. If you find yourself searching for the perfect equipment, setting up your studio to make it perfect before you post your first video, that might be a sign that perfectionism is holding you back. Number two, you have 30 drafts of videos, ideas, or scripts. You maybe have done 30 videos and they're still not posted on YouTube. That is a sign that perfectionism is holding you back. And lastly, number three, you are delaying launching your channel or even starting your channel because you want it to be perfect. You want everything to be set and ready before you actually hit upload. If that is also the case, perfectionism might be holding you back. Okay, so now that we know perfectionism might be holding you back, if you checked any of those boxes, we're gonna talk about 5 ways to get over this fast. The first one I wanna talk about, I know you've heard, but I wanna talk about it because it's important, is progress over perfection. Because listen, no one is waiting for you to upload a perfect video. They are waiting for you to upload your value, your wisdom, your knowledge with the world. They're waiting for you, your voice, and your opinions, and your ability to help them go from point A to point B. They're not waiting for your perfect videos. They're waiting for your knowledge. And you just need to post your videos so that you can reach your audience and start helping people today. Number two, so many people ask me, with 3 kids and running a business and all the things that I do, how do I get it all done? How do I get 3 videos out a week? I just have non-negotiables. And for you, I would say have non-negotiables or have done deadlines. It needs to be done by this time. And then no more perfecting it, no more editing it, you start to upload it. So for your next piece of content, I want you to set a done deadline or a non-negotiable. This video must be edited by Monday. This video must be uploaded by Tuesday. This video must have a thumbnail and all the information in the upload by Wednesday and posted publicly on YouTube. That's what I mean. Done deadlines or non-negotiables, however you want to call it, but that will help you to get over this perfectionism. You can be perfectionist all you want up until Monday at that time, right? You can edit your videos as much as you want to dream to until Monday at midnight, and then it's your cutoff, right? I want you to have done deadlines for yourself, and then once that done deadline hits, you go on to the next thing, you post a video, you upload the video, whatever it is, but you do it. Number 3, share messy progress. What do I mean by this? I know messy really scares perfectionists, but don't worry. Share behind the scenes. Share the process that you go through to upload your videos or to do whatever it is that you're teaching. Share behind the scenes moments, those imperfect moments with your audience. People love to see how you actually live your life, how whatever you're talking about, they can learn from your imperfections, or how even though maybe you're a fitness trainer, you have those days where you cheat and you eat a whole thing of pizza, right? So people love to see that stuff because people really don't like perfect people. So they're not gonna like perfect videos. So if you can share your imperfections with the world, I think that will help you to get over this idea that you need to be perfect for your videos. Like you need to have perfect videos when you upload. By showing behind the scenes, by showing, even though you're a fitness instructor, some days you have cheat days, or some days you just want to enjoy life and have that donut, whatever it is, right? So I think that by sharing that will also make you feel more comfortable in your own skin, that you don't have to be perfect because no one is expecting you to be perfect on YouTube. I can promise you that. In fact, The majority of the videos that are imperfect are doing better than some of the videos that are highly edited and have teams behind them, right? So please let perfectionism go. It's stopping you and it's halting your growth on YouTube. And it's really unfortunate because there's people waiting to hear your voice. The next tip is use constraints for growth. What do I mean by that? Constraint but growth? Yes. In architecture, in my past life, whenever I put constraints on my students with regards to their designs were so much stronger. But if I let them do whatever they wanted, their designs were very weak. So put constraints on you so that you can go further faster. What do I mean? Challenge yourself to post 3 imperfect videos in the next month. Have that as your challenge. My homework is to post 3 imperfect videos by the end of this month. Now do it, right? And just be like, well, this is part of my homework. This is what my instructor, Alexa Saarenoja, is telling me for my YouTube journey. I need to post 3 imperfect videos this next month, right? And go and do it. And just see. No one's going to notice how imperfect they are. No one's going to comment, oh, I saw you had an at 3 minutes and 30 seconds. No one is going to notice your ums and your ahs and your, playing with your hair and all that stuff. You notice that because it drives you mad, but it's not going to drive anyone mad because they're trying to pay attention to what you're saying and learning from you. And so they're listening and they're concentrating. They're not concentrating on how many ums you have or how many ahs you have. The only time people concentrate on how many ums or ahs or repetitive words that people have, like I remember in school when I was watching professors, the only time I paid attention to those ums was when the content was so boring and I had to sit through that class. I was counting how many ums just to keep myself awake. Right? So if your content is interesting, no one's going to pay attention to those ums and ahs or those deep breaths or repetitive words or whatever it is that you usually say throughout your videos. The last tip is to trust that clarity comes from action. I have said this on my channel many times before, but clarity about your channel, about your niche, about your audience, all of that comes through taking action on your channel and showing up and posting videos. You will never have the clarity that you want on your channel without taking action. So the longer you sit back and perfect those videos and hold back your dreams, the longer you are going to take to grow on YouTube because you're not posting the videos that need to get out to the people that want to hear your voice. So I would say take action because clarity comes from action. So the last thing I want to say is that you do not need to be perfect to succeed on YouTube. I started on YouTube with an old MacBook laptop. I used the camera from my laptop. I recorded with Zoom. I recorded with the iMovie. I recorded in the most basic way. And I didn't even have a microphone for the first 3 or 4 months until I finally dragged it out of the closet, which I had a microphone in the closet, you guys, when I was starting to see many comments complaining about the audio quality. But a lot of the viewers didn't even notice the audio quality. So I just want to say that you can get started messy. It doesn't have to be perfect. I've done videos walking in the woods, sweating, eyes all like blinking from the sunlight, or getting bitten by mosquitoes in the forest and slapping myself. Like, just get started because the sooner you get started, like I said, the sooner you take action, the sooner you learn more about yourself, about the whole YouTube process and how to grow your channel and reach your audience. And your audience just wants the help. They really want to hear your wisdom so that they can get help because they have a problem or a pain or an issue they're facing right now that you have the answer to. And you're stuck editing and re-editing your videos and that person is waiting for you. So please pay more attention to the value of your voice, your wisdom, your knowledge that you could share on your channel than focusing on whether you look perfect or not. Okay? So get out there, post some videos, and remember your homework. Post 3 imperfect videos this month. And let me know in the comments if you do it. Okay, thanks you guys. Have a great day. See you in the next video.